of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. AMP2.TV presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on AMP2.TV. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
And happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Tell Us Your Biz. I am your host, Dawn Graubert, with my sidekick in production over there, my partner, Lord Frederick, in the house.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Happy Tuesday to you.
I gotta tell you, today has been a very strange day.
It has been a day. Welcome to Tell Us Your Biz, everyone. Give us a call. Say hi to Mr. Radio on the board today.
Mr. Blake is
Mr. Blake, 888-565-1470. See what Blake's got going on. Happy post-Valentine's Day to you.
Happy post-Valentine.
Did you have a nice Valentine's?
It was like any other Monday.
Like any other Monday. I think I was here with you on Monday.
Were you?
I was here yesterday with you too, yes.
So then the question is, did you have a nice time?
Who even remembers?
One
This
goes
is what
into
happens.
the other.
This is what happened. So a nice day you had today. You had a personal day off.
Yeah, we had to take care of some personal business, but we're back, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to tell you something. This show that we are doing tonight, I'm really excited about because we are going to be talking to Lord Barry.
Lord Barry.
And Lord Santori, Lord Frederick, Lord Freddie, and Lady Dawn will be communicating with Lord Barry.
Yes.
And we will be talking opera.
We're talking Mario Lanza. I'm not sure he's considered opera. But I've got one of our crew members working on a new commercial for him. The 8 Train was working on it all day today. We're just waiting for the release date.
Wait a minute.
And
what do you mean he's not opera?
I don't think Mario Lanza's. I don't know. We have to find. Maybe he's pop opera. Maybe he's.
Talking about he's opera.
I'm not so sure about
He
that.
ain't ghetto blaster from the Bronx. He's got to be something.
I do not know. And there you go. Give us a call. 888-565-1470 live on WWNN Radio.
Now, rumor tells me that you play the piano and you sing opera. But you don't want nobody to know.
Rumor tells you. I do not think so.
And there's the smile. And I think the Lord Barry coming to the studio tomorrow is going to tell you like it is. You sing, you got to sing.
We'll see what happens about that.
Are we interviewing the opera star from the UK tomorrow? Are we playing the music? What are we doing?
I don't think so.
We had the interview, and then we had a piece of music where we did the interview, but we didn't play the music.
So you're going to have to crack that open, as you say, in the modern day technology world. Crack that piece of music open and see what we can extract from it tomorrow.
If we can what?
Extract.
Why are you
it.
speaking like
Extract.
strange
It's been a
English?
very weird day, is all I can say. It's very weird when you're not in the
You're
studio.
beginning to sound Brit. Don't
It's
sing.
very strange when you're not in the studio and Slick is running the show. Is
Oh,
all
my
I can
God.
tell you.
I saw that.
I had Slick there. I had Bailey with me.
I saw the show.
She's got a whole new situation. It's
What's
funny.
up with the hat? Bailey has a nice hat.
That was yours.
Oh, she was wearing my
She
hat.
was channeling her inner Freddie today. She was very excited to be you.
Was she?
Yes, so she was channeling her inner Freddie. Then we had Adrienne come in and Sarah, and I got to tell you, Sarah is really, really interesting.
Who did Sarah interview? Bailey?
Alyssa,
Alyssa, A-Train.
A-Train. They kind of
I saw that, but you guys didn't
cross-interviewed
even tell me what was going on.
You were busy. You were doing
Yeah, but
personal
you could have
things.
told me that
How?
it was going on. Well, you could have sent me a text.
You were busy. It was right in the middle of your situation.
I was actually watching that show here.
It's right in the middle of your situation. So it was very interesting because we had our morning show and all the questions about mental health and what do you do, who do you go to support for, all these confidence. And Sarah was Miss 10 out of 10 in confidence. 10 out of 10 is she's giving advice. She's not taking nonsense from anybody. And I thought, wow.
Why is Sarah?
Yes, exactly my point.
What
So
did you do to her?
I said to her, we need to get to the crux of this. So A-Train interviewed her, and she interviewed A-Train, totally different perspectives. And quiet Sarah, I said, that's what's so intriguing, this quiet, demure, blonde, beautiful young producer we have, totally secure, giving advice, not taking nonsense from anyone, and knows her worth.
Would she go and have a fight with somebody and she came back like WWF?
Not at all. I just think they come to us quiet, and then as we let them out of their shell, they open up.
Well, I got to see this. Okay.
So it's called On the Spot with Alyssa and Sarah.
But that wasn't the name of the show.
That was the name of the show.
Something View was said. They didn't say On the Spot. But anyway, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Now, I want to touch base because we're going to bring Barry on in a second. I want to touch base because you know that campaign that I started over the weekend?
Yes.
Show me the money.
Yes.
Remember that?
I remember.
I've been playing that everywhere. And people are asking me, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, we're going to ask Barry because now I want everybody that we interview to scream, show me the money.
Blake, I hope you're ready for this one.
I mean, it is all about showing me the profit and the upgrowth of an idea that we're going to do.
Interesting.
Except that it was used in Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
That the football player wanted the money. He was going to stay with him, his agent.
What was that?
Just gotta
Cuba
show him.
Gooding Jr., right?
Yeah, you got an award for it and everything. But it just reminds me because Gio's all over Tampa using this.
Yeah.
Using it. He says, this is crazy enough to work. Show me the money.
And how's that going for you?
It's going good. Wait till you see the new dance I got put together.
You're dancing for us?
Oh, there's a dance. There's There's the Show Me the Money. And in the opera, we're going to have the opera singers operate. Is that a word?
Sing?
Yeah. They're going to sing. They're going to use their opera voice to sing Show Me the Money.
All right. Should we bring Lord Barry on?
I don't know. Is the Lord Barry prepared?
Lord Barry, I have to
come
tell you
on?
that the Lord Barry intrigued you so much that you had to now get your lordship papers, and I had to get my lady papers, and they are on their way actually from England as we speak.
Correct.
Correct.
Well, you're a man of many words.
Absolutely.
You're a man of many
Absolutely
words.
correct.
Now, Lord Barry.
Have to agree with.
Lord
have
Barry,
to
so
agree
that
with
people,
Dawn.
we shouldn't let this secret out because, you see, the Brits, the UK people, what do they call them? The
Keep
Brits?
it close to the vest. Yes.
They don't want me to say it
You should not.
out loud.
You
so
should not.
I don't know, there's 3.2 million people all over the radio.
You should not, Lord Frederick.
Oh, I'm saying it. Show
Lord.
me the money, baby.
Oh, that. You can
No,
say
I'm
that.
saying Lord Frederick is in the house. Because why do it if you don't show it?
That's why we don't have it in America, because we don't know how to keep it close to the vest. They're very proper in England.
I'm proper here. I'm proper from
You're
the
proper
Bronx.
Bronx.
I'm a proper Bronx.
How are you doing, Barry?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Barry is still here in the United States with us before he heads back over to England to produce this new musical, the new Mario Lanza, His Life, His Song show.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I don't understand how you have time to do all of these things that you're doing and moving back to England and packing an apartment, coming up to visit us for meetings, and this major production that's coming out next month already. March 24th is opening night.
Yes. At the
You want
Radlett Theatre in London.
Give us some information on Mario Lanza. Why Mario Lanza?
Okay. Mario Lanza was years ago. He was the star of Los Angeles with the films he made. He was a wonderful opera singer. In fact, today, most of the tenors of today have followed the Mario Lanza style. He has a great style, Mario Lanza, and Ian Michael, who plays him, has a similar style. I heard you talking about opera, etc., etc. There is opera within the show, because the story of Mario Lanza starts when he was 7 years old. And he loved opera so much that he kept playing and playing the same piece of music. He drove his parents mad. And at the age of 12, he knew the melodies of 50 operas. And at that point, he was an opera singer. As he grew up and he grew older into a nice young man, he learned to croon. And so you have a cropper, I suppose. A crooner and an opera singer together becomes a cropper. But he has a wonderful, wonderful voice, Mario Lanza. It was special. And anybody you talk to will tell you that about him.
Well, I am very excited that we actually are helping with the distribution through Amp Media and the Brooklyn Cafe Show to help with the distribution here in the United States. It will not be live with the show as it originates, but it will be coming out a few weeks later, edited version, and then distributed all over our platform. So that's very, very exciting news for us.
That's correct.
That's correct. He's a man of few words. And we're looking about, what, the April 9th, 19th release date of this event?
Probably round about that time.
Round about that time.
The actual show launches at 7:30. At the time it's recorded, then it has to go and be edited and changes made, obviously. So I would say round about the 14th would
Is
be
it
right.
everything that you thought it was going to be thus far?
Yes.
Fantastic.
A man
Ian
of
and
short
Marie.
words.
He's a man of few words. I think you might need to get back to unpacking, Freddie.
First of all, let me ask you. He's a man of very few words.
Very few.
Very few. Maybe two. Let's not use them all at the same time. You put this thing together to bring notoriety and to bring an ambitious remembrance of the past. So let's assume this takes off. You're going to be doing more than one concert, correct?
Correct.
You want to elaborate about why you're doing more than one concert?
Yeah, at the moment we have 7 concerts, but we will be taking the show out to other theatres. The thing is that the theatres want to see it, and if they like it, they'll put it on in their theatres. We believe that this could be the conduit to the West End of London. The West End of London is the same as the Broadway theatre stage.
Well, we had the privilege of interviewing Ian Michaels, who is your lead tenor, and Maria Kesselman last week on the Brooklyn Cafe Show. So we have all of those interviews. Maria's training, her resume is just beyond magnificent, and everything that she has done.
Yeah, it's a shame that her voice didn't, the recording of her voice wasn't available then, because it is absolutely sensational. She sings like an angel.
We're going to try and open that up, as Freddie calls it, cracking it. We're going to try to crack it open for the tomorrow or Thursday show. He just has to get into our programs and able to release that music. Correct, Lord Frederick?
I thought I did that.
You did not do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He did it?
I didn't did it.
He didn't do it yet, but we're going to get to it this week. What's the best way for people to get information, Barry, on the event?
The best way to get information actually is if you go onto the website, which is mariolanzamusical.com. That has everything in there. It has the stories about all the cast. It has the music of them singing. It is a tremendous way of looking at it. It will also tell you where you can buy tickets for the various theatres. The tickets for the streaming, when they come out, they will be sold through
And
Eventbrite.
if people are in London, it looks like we've got a March 24th concert at the Radlett Center, April 10th
Yes.
at, how do you pronounce that? Wilots? Wilots? Wilots?
Yeah, Williot. Yeah,
Williots Theater. And then May 3rd and 8th and May 15th, there are some more productions. So for information, if people are in London or they're heading overseas, how do they get tickets in person?
Well, they can buy them directly from the theatre on the website. It has the theatre's information. Just go online and buy the tickets.
That sounds fantastic.
And Eventbrite is going to be holding the pay-per-view sale for the tickets. Now, are we still on for the 9th?
No.
No. Okay,
We're
so that's
postponing
been
that.
postponed. So we are going to bring the future date of the deal. I need to get that together because I have a meeting tomorrow after I meet with him with Manuel in Spain,
Oh, okay.
who just got a job in a production in a media company that wants to know about more details because they have a few movie theaters they want to do in Spain and in France.
Oh, fantastic. Very exciting.
So that was
Absolutely. It's good. The world has gone mad for this. When I came up with the idea, I knew it would be good. I didn't realize that even before it started, people want it. They want to hear him again. And his music. And the production is absolutely sensational. It's not what people think. It's not a concert. It is a proper Broadway show.
It is a
Now,
Broadway
it's
show.
interesting because there are certain things in society that have a following.
Yes.
Like Dracula has a following.
Yes.
The Frankenstein monster has a following. I'm not comparing that to this. I'm
Okay.
just saying there are certain things, certain events, certain shows, certain people who have a following. Even Cheers has a following.
Even we have
Seinfeld.
a following.
If you follow us, you're out of your mind. We have the crazies that follow us. But from the research we're doing in Europe, there is a following for this guy and his music and his story and everything else that goes back. So a lot of people are curious about what they are going to be producing. And Barry, when I meet with you tomorrow, please bring with me some more of the meat on the bones so we can tell people what they can expect to hear, listen, and yada, yada, yada. We have to give them something to digest.
Maybe some snippets. We can get some of the music that they're going to be performing so we can tease it a little bit.
Yes. If he says yes
Okay,
again.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, if you want me to, if you want to stop the program, not a problem. I'll sing, and it'll close down automatically. But I don't have all the songs here. I can list the songs out for you.
Well, what we're
but
looking
I
for is not you singing so much. What we're looking for is to try to embrace people's curiosity. They have a lot of questions. They want to know why. They want to know what's entailed. Is it going to be a play? Is it going to be an opera? Is it going to be a combination of both?
Okay, I can that I can tell you. Okay. It is a narrated story on stage.
Narrated.
As they go through his years and the opera pieces that made him famous, they will be sung live on stage. There's a 5-piece orchestra that will play, and then there is also songs that Mario Lanza made famous. Songs such as "The Loveliest Night of the Year," "Granada," or "Solo Mio," which they know as the Cornetto song. With "A Song in My Heart" and "Be My Love," etc., etc. So there is a mix of the opera side of it that made him famous, but the show is not all opera. It's not heavy opera. It's beautiful, beautiful music, and the orchestra also features Miriam Kramer, who is listed in the top 300 best instrumental artists in the world. When you put all that together, that's something special.
Didn't
the
we have
first
her
half.
perform at the theater a few years ago?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
remember? She's just unbelievable.
She's the reason we built the stage.
Yes, exactly.
Now, we're going to be placing this deal also in movie theaters. We're working on that. There's a restaurant in Fort Lauderdale. Do you have that situated yet or no?
Yes, well, we're waiting for an answer,
Okay.
but it's not in Fort Lauderdale. It's actually in, it's Aventura.
Oh, okay. Aventura.
It's North Miami area.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
near Miss Foster over there.
And I think also Jeffrey says that he has a few other places that they're opening up to bring this in as well. So we're going to solidify more of the information, but we're excited because there's a few things that have opened up for us, a few events, and this is probably the biggest one. There's an international event. We're going to be talking about OTT and some other aspects on this thing once we get the film done. And there's also a surprise that we may have Ian Singh here after one of the show's plays. We haven't made a decision where yet, Lord Barry, because that
Yes.
will require us to visit the locations. So before you leave on a jet plane and don't know when you come
I'm
back again,
leaving on a jet plane.
didn't I tell you? You see, he has certain memories that he can sing.
You
out of
guys
the
are
blue.
taking me old school here, is all I can tell
I
you.
tell you, it's getting older by the minute. Show me the money. But the bottom line here is that this thing is going to happen. We're going to be up front. We're going to be putting it out there. Maybe bring the cast of characters over and do a little fun with that. We got to see how big, how curious, and how loud of a noise we can make.
Absolutely. And Barry's going to be joining us tomorrow. We've got great music from Ian Michaels. Maybe we can find the old footage that we had from a few years ago when Ian came over and sang.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes, I meant to ask you that for last week. And Maria Kesselman, because people need to get a taste of what these voices sound like. And they are so spectacular. And Miriam Kramer, oh my goodness, we have both of them. So it would be fantastic to get all of that out. It's all on one zhuzh of a video.
One zhuzh.
1 3-hour performance that we had at the cafe a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it's going to be streaming because there are people that are still not quite ready to get out. There are those that want to get out and those that are very comfortable in the privacy of their own home or small venue to watch it. So it's nice that we're going to be offering that platform at a very, very reasonable price and more information to come with that.
Yeah, hopefully you get to see a show and some dinner, a show in the movies, show in popcorn, show in something.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Barry, we'll see you tomorrow. What is the website again, Barry?
It's very difficult to remember. MarioLanzaMusical.com.
MarioLanzaMusical.com.
How do you spell Lanza?
Lanza.
That's what makes it difficult.
Zed. Sorry. Lanza.
You see?
All right, Barry. Have a great night, and we will see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Bye-bye,
See you
Barry.
tomorrow. Bye.
Well, there you have it. You see what's coming?
MarioLanzaMusical.com.
Mario Lanza.
So they'll be in tomorrow to talk about that. So stay tuned on Eventbrite coming to you in mid-April. If you are over in Europe and you want to check out some tickets live, we have that information for you right at their website, MarioLanzaMusical.com.
Now, you went to see the Temptations cover band.
It was Broadway, yes.
It's whatever it is. But
Whatever
you went to
want.
see it.
I did.
If this was playing here, would you go see it?
Sure.
You would.
Yes.
Interesting.
I would go
And if
see
you
it.
were in Europe, would you see it there?
If I was in London, it's a very small venue. I'd probably even be more comfortable to go see it than I was even going here because there's only 300-400 people that are in their venue. So it's very intimate.
How many people were at the Temptations then?
Thousands.
Really?
Sure.
Where did you see it at?
Broward Center.
It was packed?
It wasn't totally packed to capacity, but it was pretty darn full.
Up and down, both sides?
I didn't look all the way up, but it was, there were open seats, but it was pretty full, I must say.
Wow. So people are going out.
People are going out. Everyone had to have masks on. You had to show proof of vaccine or a negative test before you went in with your ID. So they were very careful. People who took their masks off during the show were asked to put it back on. So
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
So keeping
you felt
everybody
safe?
as safe as possible. Yes, and we were on the end, and I had a quick out when I felt hyperventilating, which
What do
I
you
only did
mean?
once.
What's a quick out?
We were on the end, so when I had to jump out to breathe, I jumped out to breathe.
You left when the concert was going on?
Sure.
You do that?
Not normally, but this was my first outing in over 2 years, so it was.
You jumped out of your seat?
I walked actually quietly, so nobody would see.
That is so, wow,
So
different.
it is nice to see you again. It is nice to be back at WNN. We haven't been here in about a day. Nice to have Blake back running the board for us. So thank you, Blake, for all that you do. We're going to wrap this up. For more questions, you can always give us a call at 866-224-5422 for more information, see what's happening. And tomorrow, tune in to the Brooklyn Cafe Show live, 11 a.m. brunch on WWNN. We got a great show coming up for you. New guests, and stay tuned for Jordana Foster, the Ready, Set, Go Beyond show. See what her word of the day is, and we will see you in a little bit. Have a great night, everyone.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422.